Hello everybody, Stygimoloch here, and today we're going to be checking out 3 Jurassic World Lego Cretaceous sets. And these are the 3 that I picked up. I haven't picked up this one right here, the one with the T-Rex fossils, just because these 3 sets, if you get these 3, you have all the campers. And this set, you just get another Darius and another Owen. And this one, another Owen clone, and another Darius, then yeah, you can pick that up. But yeah, that's it. I'm not getting that one just because I don't really see worth it. But these 3 definitely were worth picking up because you get the whole camp. So we're going to be checking these out individually. We'll start with the cheapest one, going all the way up to the most expensive one. So first we'll be checking out this set right here. So starting off with the 3 mini figures that come with this set, we've got Ben right here, that's Ben, and then we've got Brooklyn right here, and then we've got a Glare, Glare Durling, yay, Glare. We'll just kick her out because we get her plenty already. So these are the 2 little guys right here, here's Ben, so we'll take a look at Ben really quick. So here is Ben, looks pretty nice little happy sacky bag right there. Looks really good. Nice paint done and everything. He's got 2 ultimate faces. So he's got face and a nice smiley face. Then of course we've got Brooklyn right here. Here is Brooklyn looking all nice. Yeah, looks pretty good. There's Brooklyn all around. Looks good. And she also has an ultimate face. Face. So that's pretty nice. She doesn't have a phone, which is unfortunate. But that would have been nice if she came with a phone. And okay, here is Glare right here. In case you want to look, she's pretty much the same from the older sets. So there's that. Would have liked it instead of getting her, we got, just a dude, got just a regular person, like that instead. But, that's what we got there. Next up for dinosaurs, we get a Stygimoloch right here. Sweet. It's a different color from the Fallen Kingdom one, so that's pretty nice. It's got a little rubbery tail like before. Head can swing and all that. Arms can move. Legs can move independently. And looks pretty sweet. And we also get a little baby Ankylosaurus, which you could say is bumpy. So that's pretty cool. Even the color is pretty bumpy-like. So yeah, this is a nice little baby bumpy, I would say. And I do wonder if LEGO will be doing an adult bumpy, because we do have that adult Ankylosaurus from the Indominus Rex versus Ankylosaurus set. So, all they do is recolor that adult Ankylosaur like they recolored a lot of the dinosaurs from the Jurassic World Lego line, and we could have a big bumpy. Wouldn't that be cool? Hope they do it. Hope they do that. And now turning to the set here, as what you get here, you get a gun here that you give to Claire, like so, and she can also hook the gun on the side right there, and you can put her driving the vehicle, like so. So you can put her right in there. And then you have these little fences, little lights on here for caution or whatnot. You get this cool little sign right there, which is just a Jurassic Park sign right there. Looks very nice. And then we have this carrot here, which can be held by Brooklyn, like that, so she can help entice the Ankylosaurus. Then we can take Ben here, and we can give him a walkie-talkie and a little scooper, because if you look over here at this set, right here, Bumpy made a little accident, whoopsie, and Ben's got to go there and clean it up. So that's kind of what everyone has here, and you can take the back part of the vehicle off and lower these down, like so. And what you're to do is, you have to bring the dino in like that, and then you can close up, close the whole gate up like so, close the back up, and then retransport the Stygimoloch back to its enclosure, like so. So that's a pretty nice feature there. And if you leave this out, you can take all the stuff here and kind of use it as a transport vehicle, like that. So that's also a pretty cool little feature here. Now, one thing I really liked about these Camp Cretaceous sets and Camp Cretaceous Season 1 and that is the colors of the vehicles are the Jurassic Park colors. And I prefer the Jurassic Park colors over the Jurassic World colors. Jurassic World colors just remind me of Universal Studios. I've been to Universal, and it looks very close to Jurassic World. Don't like it. I love the Jurassic Park colors, more earth tone, a little more Jurassic, and it makes it a lot better. And yeah, this is pretty nice. Now this whole bit here, this is a +4 set. So this whole thing here is one piece. I'll take out this, you can see that this whole thing is one piece. And this right here is also one piece. And this is also a pretty expensive set. This is clocking around $40 here. And it's because of all these big pieces. You got this big piece, even this is a big piece here. And of course, dinosaurs as well hack up the price quite a bit as well. So yeah, $40 for this. Ooh, I was kind of iffy about it, but I did want all the Camp Cretaceous guys, so that's pretty much why I picked it up. And now if we bring over this right here, this is a little slide right there, which you can have, anyone slide down. You can have Bumpy go for a little ride. Woo! There's Bumpy going for the little trip there. You got a little eggshell crack right there. On the back side, you got this railing here. You even got a bed right there, a little sink right there with a little, sink with a little faucet there. And here, I guess, could be a toilet, maybe. This is kind of like a really small version of the Camp Cretaceous camp, builder. Would have been nice if they do another set, and this could attach to it, so it'd be like a modular thing, but I doubt they can be doing anything like that. But that would have been cool if they did something like that. And really quickly, I did want to show this. You can have Ben here fighting Toro off like that. Rah, rah. So here is Ben in his wild man form. Look at that. Ben's all ready to fight this Carno. He's been in the wilds of Jurassic World on Isla Nublar, and he's now hard and ready to fight Toro. So here we go. Rah, rah, rah. And for the second set, which is Carnotaurus Dinosaur Chase, number 76941, which is retailing for $50, so $10 more than the last set. And these are the three human figures that we get in this set right here. We got here Kenji, and then we've got Sammy, so Kenji and Sammy, and we have another Owen to add to the Owen clone army that most likely a lot of people do have from getting all the Jurassic World sets, because if you do get most of them, you're going to have a lot of Owens. It would have been better, instead of getting Owen, we got Roxy, Roxy instead, one of the camp counselors. That would make more sense, since Owen and Claire never even showed up in the show, so it would have been way better if we got some actual more characters that worked. That would have been better. Rather had Roxy. But, that's what we got from Lego. So there's the characters, and you can see here that Sammy has this electro prod to prod Toro, which won't turn out well for her. She'll be eaten right away, because Toro will get mad from being shocked, and she'll get eaten. So she better not do that. So let's move on to the rest of the set now. And because I'm a dingleberry, I forgot to show you Sammy and Kenji's alternate faces. So here we can spin the head around, and you can see the alternate face right there. And then you can spin Kenji's head around, and you can see his alternate face right there. Also, some nice, very nice back printing, as well as on Sammy. So there you go. As you got a sneak peek of Ben fighting Toro, here is Toro, who comes in the set, and this is the main reason why I picked the setup, because this is awesome. I love getting Toro. Yes, sweet. He even has the scar on his face here from his accident. That's pretty sweet. And of course, the mouth can open and close, up and down the neck, and rotate all around. Rotate the legs, tail can move, arms can move, and the tail is made of rubber, and all around, really awesome Carnotaurus. If you missed out on the Fallen Kingdom Carnotaurus, this is another Carnotaur you can get instead. Right there. Awesome. Next up, you also get this helicopter, which is done really nicely. It looks like the engine helicopter from Jurassic Park. That's why I like the blue and white here. It looks like that. Looks like the helicopter, just a smaller version. Looks great, and you can open this, and you can place Owen in here, like so, to be flying it. But since he doesn't make any sense to be in Camp Cretaceous, since he wasn't in the show, I'm just going to take this Jurassic World guy here, and we're going to put him in instead, so you can fit him in there, or if you want to put an Owen in there, just drop him. But yeah, and he's got that, and he's got this little trank shooter there, so he can shoot Toro with it, which Toro has bulletproof skills right there, because I just went ricocheting off of him. But yep, so you can do that with it. And the propeller here does spin nicely, and the back gate does spin as well. And next up, we get this awesome vehicle, which is the only vehicle out of all these sets that is from the actual show. Every other build from this is not in the show. So it's nice that we actually got something from Camp Cretaceous in vehicle form. So this is pretty sweet. I really like it a lot. The only unfortunate thing I will have to say about it is it can't fit all the campers in the back here. It's too small. You have these raised areas. You can fit probably just one back here, and you could probably squeeze a third one right there, but that's really tight. But I do love the colors of this vehicle, again being more Jurassic Park colored. Very awesome, very nice. That's a sticker right there. But all in all, it looks really nice. The doors can open up and close. You have the top that can open up like so, and you can fit 3 figures in here. You can fit one in the back right there. You can take another character, set them on the side like so, like that. And then I'll just take Roxy here that I built myself and put her right there. And then you can close the top like so, and there you go. All of them in right there. And then you can actually knock the roof off, and this little back section right here does open and close as well. And all in all, this is a really cool little build from that. And that is a look at this set. Moving along. And now we're taking a look at Baryonyx Dinosaur Escape set number 76942. And here we have, for the human characters, we have Darius right there. Then we have Yaz right there. Then we have just a guard, and then an Owen. But you know what would make more sense than an Owen? Dave, the second counselor. Look at that. This is my own Dave. Look at that. And that's an Owen head. I have a lot of Owen heads, might as well use one. So that looks like Dave. Close enough. I even painted this bandana from an extra Ninjago Lloyd I had, but looks really good. And that right there makes a lot more sense, but we'll just take him out and put in the guy that they chose to put in here just because. So let's go in closer and see what they all have here. So here we have Yaz right here. And she looks really, really good. I really like how she's turned out. Her hair bit as well. She turned around that, and now she's all scared. Nice print on the back there. She comes with a walkie-talkie. She also has some nice printed down there on the legs. And you can take off her life jacket. And now you can see that she's got a nice printed there for her jacket. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. And of course, here is Darius. And Darius has the binoculars. And on the back side, he has a nice back print as well. And the life jacket is also pretty sweet, which we can take that off. And there you have Darius with his shirt and the little tooth there as well. So that looks pretty sweet. Here is the guard right there. Yeah, pretty nicely done with the print and everything. A nice Jurassic World logo right there on the back. looks pretty good. And here is another Owen, Owen with his other face. Yep. Doesn't this face kind of look like, forget his name, but from Jaws. I'll put an image of the guy up here. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, this looks very similar to him. But yep, so that is all that. And as for dinos in the set, you get 2, which is always sweet when you get 2 dinosaurs in a dinosaur set here. So first you get a little baby Velociraptor here, or baby T-Rex, or a copy, or whatever you feel like using it for. But yeah, that looks pretty nice. If my camera can focus on the little guy, then you can see the detail and stuff. There he goes. Pretty nice little dinosaur. Looks really good. Really nice. And then you also get this Baryonyx. Now, there was a previous set with the blue one. This is done in green. And the hands are also different as well. But yeah, it looks really good. This whole bit right here is bendy wire. And Mattel, look away! The claws are all painted. But yeah, looks really good right there. Feet are nicely articulated. Tail can move. Legs can move as well. Arms can move as well. Neck can move as well. Spin all around. The mouth can open and close with a nice snap. Ooh, that sounds good. And there's a look at Mr. Baryonyx head right there. Really nicely done. I really like this one. I'm sucker for green. Love green. So, yep, green Baryonyx looks very nice. Looks good. Looks very good. So here is the little boat that comes with the set here. This little guy here. This is supposed to be the back motor right there. And inside this, you can see it comes with 2 little dinosaur eggs that can sit right there, and the raptor as well. So you can have the raptor inside if you want to kind of store it more safely. But yeah, so that's this little bit right here. And I do like the color of this as well. Very nicely. And I don't think I mentioned yet, but this set is $80. I know, right? And that's because of the big boy here, along with, big pieces make the sets more expensive. But yeah, that's the little boat right there. And now we're moving right along to the big boat. And this is a really big boat. The box does not make it show that, but it's a very big boat. And if we pull out the ruler here and measure the boat from the end to stop forward, it's 16.5 inches long. So it is a long boat. And in case you're wondering how wide it is, it's 14 inches width-wise. And here is the boat. It's really nicely done. I really like how the boat has turned out. So you do have this back section, and this is the dino capture gear here, which we'll take a look at in a minute. But up here at the front, you do get this cool little light lookout point here, so you can move that around, look around here. This top area here can open up, which you can take a person and put them right down in there. And there's a look right there on the inside, right there. There's a little steering wheel in there as well. And then back here is a little entranceway for the Lego guys. And this whole top section can come off, so you can see in there a little bit better. And if I open this, let's see if you can see there's some buttons over here and a little gauge over there. So that is this whole little top area, and there's a little electrostaff here, and over here you have a little trank gun. And then inside the ship right here, you have this little cargo space, which you can take the little crate here, little crate right there, and you can put it right there. It's not the safest area because it does shift around a little bit, but you can put it in there, and then you can take this whole top section and just plug it right in. You do kind of have to get it between these 2 points here, so I recommend doing like that and going like that, and there you go, all closed up. Now, how this set is supposed to be played with is you take your Baryonyx here, and we'll grab Mr. Darius, and what you can do is you can take this right here, grab one of these fishies, which are included, and there's also another fishy, whoops, so you get 2 fishes right there, and you can take one of these little fishies, hook it on here, and then you're to put Darius here, which will bring the Baryonyx right on here, and the Baryonyx will come in, go like this, and the top will then close right over and go like that. Boom! Wa-boom! Boom. I'll bring the camera up a little bit. So now the Baryonyx is all locked up in there and ready for transport. You can raise the Baryonyx up a little bit more, kind of like that. I like having the Baryonyx kind of farther down, kind of like this. But yeah, so you can do that like so. And I do like this set a lot. I like the boat. And it does come with 3 stickers. You got this one over here, this one on this side, and for the back you get this one right there. And this boat does actually float. It's one of those full floating boats. So there's an underneath side of it like so. So yeah, all in all, this is a really cool set. Not from the show at all, but not a bad set. But yeah, not bad. There's a little floaty bits right there to keep the boat from crashing into a dock. But yeah, so there is the 3rd and final set. And here's a look at what I think are the best parts of all 3 sets. You get all the Camp Cretaceous gang right there. You get Toro, which is awesome. You get Little Bumpy there, which is awesome as well. And yeah, this is pretty sweet. And again, this T-Rex skull set, T-Rex skeleton museum type piece set here, you just get another Darius and another Owen. You do get a the skeleton and the baby Triceratops, but again, it's $30. It's a little expensive still, and you just don't need to get it. You don't need to get it because you get Darius in this line right here. And yeah, so and Yaz is also in the big set, so you get double figures in each set. So you get 2, 2, and 2 from all the sets. So that set kind of is really pointless. But this is pretty sweet, and we'll turn Taro here to show off his awesome scar right there. But yeah, pretty awesome, pretty nice. And now we move on to the final thoughts of these three sets. So how do these three Camp Cretaceous Lego sets hold up? I have to say not very good. In terms of like, the set builds and things, they're good before Camp Cretaceous, they're not. Like the only thing from the show is this right here, this vehicle right here. All these other vehicles and things aren't in the show. You could say that this little bit kind of is in the Camp Cretaceous, camp area, but again, this is very shrunken down and it was part of a bigger set, like this was an add-on to a bigger set, and that would work. But like this isn't from Camp Cretaceous, not from Camp Cretaceous, Helicopter not from Camp Cretaceous, Owen and Glare not from Camp Cretaceous. So, there's not a lot, when it comes to these pieces here. Like if you were to put in sets for Dominion and these sets were, the vehicles and things weren't even in the movie, why? And it wouldn't make sense. These sets don't make sense either. It's cool that we get all the characters, all the team from the show, so that's cool. And you get Toro here, which is great. You get Bumpy, which is also sweet. But besides the characters and Baryonyx, besides these from the vehicles and things, not that great. Like if this boat here was, the hunter's boat, that would have been way cooler. Have a fence for Toro and just different things from the actual show, like an actual camp area for the campers. But, very lacking, I think, in that regard. But again, not bad sets by themselves. But for Camp Cretaceous, these sets don't really work that well. But they're not bad. But, so that's my take on these sets. Just hopefully we get more Camp Cretaceous sets, but more sets that actually have stuff to do with the show. So hopefully those sets come and are better than what we got here. Again, pretty sweet, but could have been better. So that has been a look at these three. Let me know down below what you think of these three sets, and I'll see you all next video. Until then, goodbye.